be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See, right there, that's the front line. Niggas is really mad that when they go to sleep at night and I wake up, we both wake up, it's like we doing better than them.
Like Karma just pulled up and Papoose is getting the last laugh. Remy is finally facing the consequences of her actions. Did Eazy just use her for money and clout? This love triangle is full of drama, betrayal, and a lot I told you. In case you didn't know, Papoose and Remy were once the most powerful couple in hip-hop and the face of black love. They even gave relationship advice on reality TV to help men maintain their relationships. But when Remy started seeing Eazy, the block captain, things took a nosedive. In the ever-evolving entertainment industry, where relationships end as quickly as they start, Remy Ma and Papoose seemed to be the exception to the rule for 15 years. They stood strong through storms that would have destroyed most couples. Their love story wasn't just another Hollywood fling. It was based on loyalty, sacrifice, and an unshakable bond that had fans cheering. Marriage turned into a battle rap punchline, and now karma is taking over for them at every stage. But what really made their relationship legendary was Papoose's unwavering devotion, even during the darkest moments. When Remy Ma was sentenced to 6 years in prison in 2008, many expected Papoose to move on, put the past behind him, and start over. But instead of doing so, he stood by her side, demonstrating that his love wasn't just about the good times. It was also built for the struggles, hardships, and times when the world turned its back on her. Papoose didn't just support her from a distance, he actively fought for her. In what can only be characterized as an act of utmost commitment, he went above and beyond by showing up to support her and make sure she never felt alone. In fact, his devotion went so far as to almost cost him his own freedom. Let's be honest, that's the kind of love story you'd expect to see in a Hollywood film, not real life. A man so devoted to his woman that he was willing to risk everything just to be with her. That's the ride or die kind of love. Papoose allegedly tried to sneak a skeleton key into her prison cell, a move that, if successful, could have changed everything. Although he avoided any significant legal repercussions, Papoose found himself in serious trouble after authorities found the key before it could reach Remy. For many, visiting Remy for 6 months would have been the tipping point and a sign to let go and move on. But Papoose simply became more dedicated.
I had to make sure she was all right mentally because I knew behind that wall ain't no joke. So I'm like, yo, I gotta make sure me and her are communicating constantly and I'm visiting as much as I can.
While most men would have packed up and moved on, Papoose doubled down on his own commitment, refusing to let prison bars define their love for 6 long years while Remy was serving her sentence. And just when you thought this love story couldn't get any more unbelievable, he pulled off one of the most incredible ride-or-die moves in hip-hop history. He married Remy Ma while she was still behind bars, permitting temptation to erode his devotion in a field where cheating scandals occur every other day and even the strongest relationships break under pressure. Papoose remained steadfast in his devotion to the woman he loved. When Remy Ma finally left the prison gates in 2014, he was the first person waiting for her, so of course he was there, ready to continue where they left off and create the life they had always imagined. In 2018, they had even more to celebrate with the birth of their daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie, a lovely addition to their blended family. Remy already had a son from a previous relationship, and Papoose had 3 children of his own, but together they created something special, a family that seemed unbreakable for years. They were the epitome of hip-hop love. The rare duo defied the odds and proved that loyalty and love are stronger than anything else. Commitment was still possible in a field known for fast love and even faster breakups. But as we all know, even the best love stories have their twists. In June 2023, rumors began to circulate, casting doubt on their ostensibly ideal marriage. Fans realized something was wrong when Remy Ma, who never missed an opportunity to applaud her husband, abruptly stopped posting anything on Instagram or paying a heartfelt homage to him on Father's Day. The streets were buzzing about a supposed affair between Remy and rapper Eazy the Block Captain, but it wasn't just hearsay. Things quickly got out of hand when it was reported that Papoose and Eazy had gotten into a physical altercation at a Chrome 23 rap battle, which was hosted by Remy herself. The silence was deafening, and then the rumors began.
The victim! We done had 6 Chrome events! 6 Chrome events! Papoose was at all of them. How come he ain't at this one?
Battle rapper Gay Gotti took the rumors to the next level in September 2023 when he publicly accused Remy of cheating. This was not just a vague rumor or industry whispers. It was a direct, in-your-face accusation that was made public. At first, Remy remained silent, offered no explanation, and made no denial. For the admirers who had been following their romance for more than 10 years, the quiet was deafening. But occasionally silence speaks louder than words. Then, another bombshell, something so subtle yet so telling, came out, sending fans into a frenzy. Remy stopped going under the name Remy Mackie, which stood for her relationship with Papoose, and returned to her identity, Keen Smith. Although it was a little alteration, the ramifications were significant since for years she had proudly worn Papoose's last name as a testament to their shared love and devotion, and now she was separating from him. On Christmas 2023, Papoose, who had previously kept quiet and private about their relationship, finally broke his silence in a shocking way. He shared a photo of Remy with another man, strongly hinting that Remy was out with someone else while he was at home with their daughter. If that wasn't brave enough, he also included a caption that sent shockwaves through social media while I was watching. I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, which is where Remy was. However, in a follow-up post, he revealed that Remy didn't want to divorce him because she didn't want the truth to be known. He wrote, "Now that I've moved on, she's angry and making up lies. I told her we could divorce like adults, but she refuses because I wouldn't lie and say, I didn't knock this chump out." And just like that, the picture-perfect couple that had once represented unbreakable black love had become the messiest hip-hop breakup of the year. Just when things couldn't get any worse, battle rap legend and podcast host Joe Budden entered the conversation with a bombshell. A revelation that rocked the culture. In a now-deleted post, Budden leaked an audio clip purportedly featuring Eazy the Block Captain, the same battle rapper Remy was accused of having an affair with, confessing to their affair. The clip didn't just hint at anything inappropriate. It confirmed what fans had suspected for months. The voice in the recording, thought to be Eazy's, sounded remorseful, but resigned to the fact that his involvement with Remy had become public knowledge. I became too comfortable, and I should have known that I was in New York and in the ring. I knew this would get out though, and the post was swiftly removed from the internet. Never forget screenshots, reposts, and contentious conversations that quickly became more than simply conjecture and turned into incriminating evidence. In December 2024, Remy shocked everyone by releasing private text messages between Papoose and boxing champion Claressa Shields. These weren't just friendly texts, but rather than flatly rejecting the allegations, she did something unexpected and fought back with her receipts. Claressa didn't back down when Howe allegedly called Remy a narcissist, expressed unhappiness over their failing relationship, and even alluded to wanting a new beginning with someone else. As a pisses, she publicly gushed over Papoose in an emotional Instagram video, embracing her burgeoning bond with him instead of the limelight. She said, "I love really, really hard, but I'm glad to have someone who wants to love me back. Papoose is a sweetheart. No one asked him to tie my foo * king boot, but he fixed it after claiming it wasn't laced correctly. He's the type of person who deserves the best, and I am the best." Fans were astounded to learn that a brand new love story was actually developing in front of them. Finding someone prepared to invest the same amount of energy in Papoose, the man who had been the epitome of loyalty, was poetic, but he wasn't hiding in either. He was in the spotlight at Claressa's big fight against Danielle Perkins, supporting her like a loyal partner and even performing his famous verse from Bust a Rhymes Touch. It was a clear symbolic moment that marked his entry into a new stage of life. Meanwhile, Remy was taking action at her Chrome 23 Read the Room event, where she formally confirmed her relationship with Eazy, the block captain. The rumors were no longer just whispers, and she was proudly standing by her man. In case anyone had any remaining doubts, Eazy put an end to them in a dramatic moment during a heated rap. When he boldly declared, "Remy loves me," in the middle of his verse, the crowd erupted, the internet went crazy, and the once unbreakable hip-hop romance between Remy and Papoose was over. However, karma has a funny way of working, and just when it seemed like Remy and Eazy were riding off into the sunset, things took a turn for the worse in early 2025. At first, fans dismissed the rumors that Eazy had cheated on Remy, reasoning that she had left a stable marriage for this man. But the evidence began to mount: suspicious interactions, flirtatious conversations, and leaks. The last straw was when a mystery woman came forward and claimed to have been involved with Eazy while he was with Remy. Screenshots of text messages and even a grainy video of Eazy in a compromising situation began to circulate online, and suddenly the same woman who had previously been accused of infidelity was now the one being cheated on. Suddenly, the once unbreakable couple had fallen apart under scandal, and what had begun as a messy love triangle had now turned into a full-fledged hip-hop soap opera. Just when everyone believed that Remy Ma and Eazy, the block captain saga, couldn't get any messier, new rumors have emerged that threaten to reveal even more profound layers of betrayal and scandal. The real question is whether Remy will continue to stand by Eazy or realize she left a good man for someone who ultimately played her. Following weeks of conjecture regarding whether Eazy had been genuinely faithful to Remy, the battle rap scene is ablaze once more, and this time, two women are coming forward. Just last week, shocking claims surfaced that ES had a romantic relationship with not only his ex-girlfriend Sam, but also CB. For those who are not familiar, the lyricist and artist from his trenches Battle Rap Lee has been making waves in the battle rap scene, garnering respect for her skill and even appearing on Remy's Chrome 23 platform. However, instead of being recognized for her talent, she is now embroiled in one of the biggest scandals in hip-hop battle culture. The drama began when Tasmanian Tarara, another rapper connected to Eazy's trenches Lee, decided to put the entire situation on blast. The screenshots of messages purportedly from Sam surfaced, and the contents were nothing less than explosive. In the text, Sam seemed to confess that she had slept with E last summer, and even worse, she hinted at his involvement with Seabury. However, it was one message in particular that sent shockwaves through the internet when Remy learned that she was going to have a fit. Up until this point, Remy had been standing by Eazy, even as rumors of his infidelity started to circulate on social media. She had given up a solid 10-year marriage with Papoose, only to find herself in the same situation she had put him in. Fans who had supported Remy during her contentious relationship with E were now wondering if she had made a big mistake. But if people thought Sam was going to remain silent and allow these rumors to consume her, but they were mistaken when Tasmanian Tarara took to Instagram to attack her. Sam didn't waste any time clapping back. Tara's post wasn't subtle. Rather, it was a direct attack on Sam's integrity, with Tara writing, "You know her man is crazy," and making it obvious that she had no problem sharing Sam's purported secrets. With fans and battle rap experts delving further into the matter to ascertain whether the accusations were true or not, the post immediately gathered popularity. As the pressure mounted, Sam was compelled to confront the suspicions head-on and responded on social media. She tweeted in an attempt to disassociate herself from the scandal, but not everyone was persuaded. Why would someone fabricate a message like that? And more importantly, why was her name even mentioned in the first place? That seemed to be an attempt to put an end to the accusations once and for all. "I'm not effing Eazy and haven't been in years." Meanwhile, Soar the lyricist was also in the crosshairs, and she wasn't going to allow rumors of having an affair with her lead to damage her reputation because of something she said was wholly untrue. The lyricist is known for her confidence and witty remarks in the battle rap community. Owner, describe her career. Southeast went beyond simply refuting the accusations. Instead, she shut down the notion that her success was solely due to her affiliation with Eazy. But she didn't stop there. She made sure to remind people of her accomplishments, pointing out that she was the first artist from East Trenches League to make it to Remy Ma's Chrome 23 platform. In other words, she wanted people to know that she wasn't here. The credibility of those spreading them. For the record, I'm too fired to be effing my league owner. I'm around because I'm dope. If you want to make me look bad, due to any man, although San and Southeast denied that she was here because of her talent, the damage had already been done, and fans were already delving deeply into past exchanges and wondering if Eazy had really been faithful to Remy. Now that Papoose has officially joined the chat and isn't holding back, the battle rap world is already a flurry of drama. But things took an even messier turn. Papoose is now making fun of Remy Ma, seemingly reflecting on the irony that she chose Eazy, the block captain, over him, allegedly cheating on her as well. If the rumors are accurate, it's a harsh reminder to Remy that the man she risked everything because, let's be honest, she might be experiencing the same thing. Remy Ma may be receiving a severe lesson in karma. The irony of the situation has been quickly brought to light online. If, as some reports claim, he was actually involved with a married woman for 2 years, why wouldn't he do the same to Remy? The signs were there, and now she might be suffering the consequences. What's worse for her is that Papoose doesn't seem to be heartbroken at all. In fact, he seems to be living his best life because of his relationship with professional boxer Clarissa Shields, which seems to be flourishing. His lack of concern for the chaos around his ex-wife now begs many questions. Remy Ma may have made the biggest mistake of her life by sacrificing a 15-year marriage for a relationship that never had a strong foundation in the first place. Some fans believe that Eazy was never serious about her and was only riding the wave of their connection for clout and career advancement. However, let's not forget how Papoose is playing this. He's not just moving on, he's making sure. What do you think about Remy Ma's situation? Is this karma coming full circle, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. The world sees it from his cryptic posts and his subtle shading of Remy through his public appearances. He's sending a loud and clear message that he's good and happy, and he's not looking back, if anything. He may even be enjoying the irony of the situation after all, having supported Remy for more than 10 years when she betrayed him for someone who might have simply played her in return. Observing.